But you can start it.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Shane from Heads and Tails. Welcome back to another episode of Late Night Snake Bites. This is your mom's basement episode. So I was thinking about it, and I'm like, man, my room's kind of like a chill room, like your mom's basement. You know, growing up, you always had that spot where you and your friends would hang out. You know, do whatever, talk, play video games, all that good stuff. It's kind of the rat room. So thought it'd be kind of fitting. I know that in the kicking the camera. I know that in the northern states right now it's still really cold, but right here it's been pretty warm, and we got June bugs coming up all over the place. And I was chilling with the door open; these things are flying in at us. It's crazy. Hold up, I'm grabbing. Oh, I almost grabbed it. Dang. Another one will come close. I'll grab that one. But yeah. What's going on here? So, 0. We did have another episode today earlier on John from Inkline's channel. It was our weekly show with League of Breeders, all that good stuff. And we released some of our commercials. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch them. If not, you guys should definitely go and watch them. Those are pretty hilarious. What's going on, John?
What's good? What's good? I can hear. I'm gonna hop on my phone, but I can hear you.
I was gonna say, if you put your volume on in there, it's gonna echo as crazy.
No, I'm not gonna put on my volume.
Yeah. So we got John over here. He's just off stage though, so maybe we'll switch up how the green screen's going in a minute. How's everybody doing in the chat tonight? Welcome. We're probably gonna be getting down on some video games. I was thinking about playing video games. We all love them. Oh, hey. So have any of you guys ever played a game called Pop Slots? I've been telling John about this game. It's a slot game. You win, like, it gives you money for playing, like these bonus coins for playing, and you can spend the money in real life, but only at like casinos and stuff. However, the casinos will give you like $100 in free play and all these other things. Man, I got like 1.3 million on there, and when I get to like 3 million, I'm gonna go to Vegas because it's like 350,000 coins for 2-night complimentary stay. I'm like,
Here I am. Why are you all muted?
am I muted?
Oh, no, there you are. It just took a second to pop up.
I was like, you're muted.
No, whatever. What's up, guys? I have to hold this. That's all good, though. That actually is annoying.
That's really annoying, dude.
Here.
Man, we should have just.
Oh, sorry, I have my mic off. Oh, no, I have it on there.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that here. Don't put your mic out there, bro.
Technical difficulties, guys. That's all right.
Bro.
But how did you guys like those commercials? I heard Shane was talking about that.
No, at first couldn't hear me at all. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Well, what difference would it be, John?
I guess we're the same distance about.
Hold up, I'm gonna go on my thing and see. That's funny. Hold up, I'm gonna go on my. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Y'all messing with me? Okay. Got you. It was on their end. So yeah, I thought the commercials were really awesome. Really goofy 90s style commercials, you know, all the stuff that we've seen growing up. I think we need to do more. Next week we got another awesome show. We got Derek's Reptiles, so that's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be super dope.
Heck yeah. And
That's
hopefully
the dude that wants to go viral. If anybody wants to be that viral guy,
Yeah,
It's Derek.
yeah,
I mean, he's gonna love it.
yeah. I was gonna say he loves that kind of stuff too. So we
Yeah.
hopefully we can hopefully he'll be like, yeah, that was fire
For sure.
Hey, get your thing off here. What are you doing? I got you.
All right, fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
You can do
that's
that.
all right.
If you want to, it don't matter.
Because I can still hear you the same. Your camera wasn't on.
Yeah, that's fine. It don't matter. And back.
I'm like, if you had your camera on, it'd be one thing, but it was like you with no camera and no logo there.
All right, all right, all right.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like super hyped to do late night steak bites, and then like it started getting a little later, and I was like, oh man, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I'm
Yeah.
sleepy, all these reasons, and I was like, I gotta do it anyways, whatever. Tamara was like, you're not gonna do it? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. But yeah, those commercials turned out. It was kind of like tricky to like to put together the footage that you get, you know, because we were like in time crunches the whole time.
Yeah.
But it was like still, you know, you can still put together something, you know, and it's just for fun. So it's like even if it's bad, it's
Hold
like,
up, let's move this over, and then you can get in here too. Give me 1 second, guys.
Okay.
Tamara was telling me I started late, bro. I was like, I scheduled it for midnight. Man, this thing won't go on. There we go. Oh, hey, get you up in there. There you go, buddy. Hey. Yeah,
Wrong way.
yeah, there you go.
I don't want to be that tall.
That's a little too far.
I'm too tall. I'm short. I'm a short guy.
That's it.
All right, that's fine.
All right.
Because I have to be on it.
What's going on, Kel?
Oh, heads up, Cal.
Hello, Elvis. What's up, little buddy? Fluffinator. Elvis is cool, man.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool little dog down here. He's cool. I like his personality. He's got a really good personality.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? Well, he's being a sweetheart right now or something.
I know, right? Isn't that weird? Like, dude. Because Elvis is usually pretty crazy. He's a crazy guy. Must be getting sleepy, huh? Oh man. So yeah, dude, doing the show, awesome show. Doing more commercials, gonna be cool.
Yeah, it'll be
More intros, editing, stuff like that, but at the same time, more jam-packed, you know, trying to keep it.
It's fun. It's definitely fun. Like it's a lot of work, but it's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we think that once we get like so for anybody that watched the show tonight, we did a couple commercials,
Mm-hmm.
and if we can stack up those commercials, like we can like do those every week, or we can have like a kind of a base set of commercials and kind of like get different frames for each week of commercials. Like we can do the same product different ways every time. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, you want to log in on yours and put the commercials up? And I'll switch it to solo for you, or you do the screen share thing, you know?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Do I download it onto your?
No.
Okay,
I got you.
Yeah. You know what to do.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So we're gonna throw some commercials, guys. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to pause it or get rid of the sound, otherwise it'll echo.
For the victory lap though. Whoa, whoa. Ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I should overcome. What for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands and stormy shores, shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no channel for champions and chain no fear. Yup, the champ is here.
Ever need a drink after a good workout? Let me see my rep the cool. Stay cool, rep the cool.
At Snake Express, we share your passion. Whether your balls are big or small, we ship them all. Day or night, rain or shine, we make sure your balls come on time. At Snake Express, we always go the distance for you, not exceeding 10 miles. At Snake Express, we bust our balls so you don't have to.
Knock on the royal door.
Snake Express, bro. I got your snake.
Ah, another royal python. Thank you.
Yeah, M&M's and Legos and all kinds of good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get this off. There we go. Oh, dang, sorry. All right, yeah. So
That's fun.
there they were. I thought they were hilarious.
Melon Abelardo, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of more. If you guys have some good ones, good suggestions for puns on like flavors, like for strawberry or kiwi or banana that go with like different reptiles or whatever, just let us know because we can put it up there.
Yep. Stay tuned for Python Punch.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, that was pretty fun. Honestly, those commercials are so goofy and fun.
Yeah, we might come out with a sour apple lotto. I think that'd be a good flavor too. But that's repetitive.
Bro, they're not real flavors. It's not even real stuff. It was Gatorade.
Gumball Python. Gumball Python Punch. Or something like that.
All right.
Gumball Python Berry. I don't know, whatever.
You
Gumball.
ruined the punch if you
I
put
don't
gum
know.
in there, bro.
So it's like Gumball is really good. And the Gumball Python. Oh, that could just be a whole nother thing. We can make a
Yeah.
Gumball Python gum
Yeah,
or something.
for sure.
You like chew it, and then like inside is a little snake. You like crack it open. It's a little snake, but it's gum.
Dude, I want some candy now.
Yeah, for real. Man, dude, that background looks popping. Looks dope.
Yeah, the heads and
It's like-
tails.
This phone is like really good camera, dude.
Yeah. Yep. S23 if y'all want it.
Nice.
I'll be back.
Yeah. 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 Commercials are fun. I think everybody should have commercials now that we're doing them. Everyone's like, it's fun to see people's creative sides, and it's fun to make them and be creative with them. Because, like, honestly, like when Shane and I, when Shane and I are making commercials half the time, I feel like we're just doing stuff, but in the end, like we're both kind of contributing, and then like it just comes together at the end, like. But we contribute like I don't know. I can't explain it. It's like all of our ideas, they just come together like magnets, kind of like they just like. I don't know. It's interesting.
God, that sounded.
Yeah, that sounded weird. Yeah, my bad. I don't know how to put it. Like whatever.
Magnets. What?
No,
What?
yeah, sort of.
Bro.
I can't explain it. I'm tired, guys. It's been a long day.
You want? Yeah, you know. Yep. All right. Feeling good. Let's get some video games rolling, John. Want to do some video games?
Yeah, dude.
Sweet. I'm not gonna do the Pop Slots game right now because it's actually kind of boring. But we'll get down on some.
Hey,
How did I kick this thing out?
oh, they can't stream it.
No, dang it.
Nice. That's so cool that you can just freaking put up.
Yeah. Yeah. I got them all. Look. It's
Nice,
all
dude.
of them down there.
Yeah, it's dope.
This thing's acting funky right now.
I don't know why it is.
I can do it.
A car commercial, but for ball pythons.
Ooh, that's
Let's
a
see,
good
what would
one.
that be? Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that could be a. Let's see the question. Yeah. So a lot
The
of our
commercial has nothing to do with the products,
A
which
lot of it
you
is gonna
know.
be like
Yes, I absolutely love those. I love those.
Yeah.
Just happiness, and then they'll be like, you know, come and get your scalpel here, and you're like, what? Like, this person was running that didn't even show an injury, and all of a sudden they need a scalpel. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
what is going on?
Do you have arthritis?
Right, right.
Do you have achy joints? Is it hard to get up in the morning? Get your scalpels here. I don't know.
We're also gonna do like I'm excited about the news. The news is gonna be a fun one.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah. That one's gonna be fun. And even if we're not doing like a full news segment, doing a commercial for the news could be hilarious. You know, just a commercial on its own.
Yeah, make sure to tune in at 5 for your latest weather and sports. And then at 6, we get Brandy doing
Yeah, we got some commercials. Oh, you wanted to see them?
and commercials going. Yeah, man.
Hey, look, I scrolled it. You see that?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so I still think that this one's the best one.
At Snick Express, we share your passion.
It really is, dude. It really is, man.
It's absolute 90s like training video.
Whether your balls
you
are
know?
big, we ship them all. Day, night, rain, shine.
See, that could be
We
funny,
make sure
but
your balls come on time.
It's just something I fucking
I hope
right.
it's actually going up on the screen right. It's not good.
Yeah.
At Snick Express, we always go the distance for not exceeding 10 miles. At Snake Express, star balls so you don't have to.
Who doth knock on the royal door?
Snake Express, bro. I got your snake.
Ah, a royal python. Thank you.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it's laggy to you guys. It's laggy as shit to us.
Seems like maybe you want to play it.
Right. Yeah.
To relax, though. Whoa, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome. What? In the trees, more. Touch burning sands, cross lands, and stormy shore, seasons in the year. Yeah. Ain't no channel for champions and chain no fear. Yep, the champ is here.
Dude, I hated it, man. Want to be like YouTube stars now?
Oh yeah, that's so funny.
Ever need a drink after a good workout? Let me see my rep the cool. Stay cool, rep the
I
cool.
got a workout commercial. Yeah, it was super laggy though. Even on I looked on the YouTube, it was laggy.
Man,
So
it was laggy.
I don't think it was laggy whenever we first streamed them though on your channel.
Yeah, I don't think it.
Like
yeah.
I think it was fine. So
I don't know
we'll
why.
see.
I'll have to.
But yeah, man, I don't know. We got some weird stuff going on. We're gonna keep going and see how far this rabbit hole goes. You know, like
Dude, it's a rabbit hole that we just like took the first step in, man.
yeah,
We're like, it's like crap. Like people that do this, like to this level, if we did this every week for like even 1 year, guaranteed it's going places. You know, like
Yeah.
how can you not?
yeah,
But it's like you see the work that you have to do, and it's just for 1 week, it's a lot of work. But then you start developing better efficiencies and better ideas, and
well, and we get better editing equipment.
True,
and,
true,
you know,
true.
more angles and stuff like that. Like we get better at it.
Yeah, you
as we
get
do.
better. So
Yeah,
then
so
you can't cut down time. And
yeah, they're supposed to be pretty cheesy though. That was, you know, that was the idea, was to have them cheesy. That
Yeah.
like they don't really have to pertain to anything. You know, it's just
yeah,
Repticool made up soft drink. John's over here inventing new flavors every
Yeah,
day. Like,
uh-huh.
like it matters.
because it's funny because like it's cool because you can make a commercial out of anything. Like
Bro, I feel like now you really need to make a Repticool drink because you're thinking about all these flavors so hard. Like, you gotta really make it.
it would just be like basically Gatorade.
The
or
Snake's
Kool-Aid or
Anatomy one
something.
is gonna be fun.
Oh yes, yeah, that's a good one. You can bring that up. Snake's Anatomy.
You
Really
guys
fun.
could do like those cheesy medication ads, ask people
Yeah.
if they experience side effects of reptile keeping.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do like lawyer
We had
commercials
something
and
that was
we can do like property rent, like rental, like all sorts of stuff. Man, just like anything. We could do a pizza delivery service. We
the
can do
anger
anything.
management one is pretty funny. That one in
Yeah,
my mind is
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
funny. That one's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
We can do a few different anger management ones.
Snakes
You know?
Anonymous or something like that, or Reptiles Anonymous.
Right? Yeah, rep to the, like a AAA meeting. Yeah.
It's like, are you or a loved one trapped in a lifestyle full of reptiles?
Trapped in a lifestyle full of reptiles. Shit. It got deep.
People not come over your house because of
People not-
Are you antisocial? Can you not go home, or can you not go away on vacations because of your animals? Well, then you need Reptiles Anonymous.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be great.
It's so stupid.
Reptiles Anonymous. You just
There's
got,
so
you
many
just got
different
people
things.
sharing stories in there.
Yeah, right. Like I used to be a
And-
reptile keeper too. I've been clean from
It's like,
reptiles for 103
you just-
days now.
Right, like you just zoom into like somebody and they're like, and they brought home another snake. You know, like,
Yeah, right.
like it's an intervention or something. You know.
It'd be so funny, dude. That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I feel like the potential there is just limitless. We can make commercials about
Pretty much
literally
is.
everything.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be serious. But then, like,
yeah,
eventually
that's-
people are going to be like, hey, make a real commercial for me. And we'll be like, all right, we'll do it. You know,
Yeah.
and they'll start paying us.
We kind of have one already set up for Reptichip, but
Yeah.
he didn't get back to me. So
Oh, man. Man, that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
yeah.
Yeah, see.
All right. So the only thing that we can, everything has to either be able to be done on the green screen
Yeah.
or us physically being able to do it.
I think the green screen is going to help us out a lot. I think we
Yeah.
can do a lot of green screen work, like at least 50% of green screen work.
Mhm.
Where it's like we just need a good picture, and then we can just have a whole commercial off of that, like two or three pictures. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. It's work, but at the same time, it's not. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like your creative juices are flowing, so it don't feel like it's, so much
you get
work.
anxious. You're like, why am I not working fast enough?
right. Absolutely. You're like, oh man, I gotta get this done better. Oh, this has gotta be faster. And,
Yeah, right.
you know, like, oh, this angle wasn't good. Let's redo it. I feel like we're good at that. Like whenever we do a bunch of takes together,
Yeah.
like I don't mind doing a bunch of takes.
I like
So-
doing a lot. It makes me feel safer.
Yeah,
Makes me
because then
feel a
we
lot
know
safer.
we got something in there.
Sometimes
that's
I feel
gonna
like
work,
there's not
you
enough
know?
takes, but you
Yeah.
know, but like you work with what you got, but like yeah, the more takes,
Right.
the better. Like you know, but if
Right.
sometimes if you nail it, you're like, wow, nailed it. Like that's a good feeling too.
And we had one that was like perfect, and I messed up the record button. I'm not gonna lie, it was so good.
It happens, man. There's been a couple.
My
times where
pants
I
were falling
forget.
as I was running, like shit was falling out of my pockets. I'm like chasing Hayden with the camera, bro. It was so good though, and like I looked and I was like, oh man, I must have like hit the button while running.
Yeah.
That one hurt my feelings. That one hurt my feelings. I really tried hard on that one.
Yeah.
But nah, man, it is what it is. We'll get there.
It's
I
fun.
think
Like, if
soon
we're
I'm gonna-
consistent with it, again, like there's, you know, that there's just nobody's doing this right now.
Right.
Nobody's
Right.
doing this. Like if we can be like do it every week or something, even if we did it once a month and we like made a kick-ass show with like you know 10 commercials a show, but we even did it once a month and it was like an hour 90-minute show or something like that, like, and it was a solid show every time, like that maybe that's all you would need to do, you know, as long as you made it packed and you did your
I
best.
feel like an hour is a shot. An hour
Yeah.
is the spot, man. 90 minutes can run a little long. An hour is your spot. If it goes farther than that, then so be it. But I think like,
Yeah, you're playing your show for like
what do you
an
guys
hour.
think? An hour or 90 minutes? How long should the show be? An hour or 90 minutes? We'll see.
Yeah.
I think we lose like retention, and there's also like we lose playback value if it goes too long. People don't watch an hour and a half.
I don't know.
They're lucky if you give them to watch an
You'll
hour.
keep a lot of people on, I think, but I 100%, I see your point. I
If
do.
you guys
I
do any more delivery ads, you should do Dropbox a lot.
Man, dude, I told you I should have kept it in there, but that's
Yeah.
all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
can't
okay,
literally.
so he did drop the box, and we had like a snippet of me running like, "You dropped the snake!"
Yeah.
There was no snake in the box.
But when I dropped the box, it was so funny.
Yeah, it
I was
was.
gonna leave it in there, but like,
So in that commercial, he goes like zooming by. It was like an action shot of him zooming by, and like me like following him with the camera.
yeah, dude.
As he passed, like the camera cut off right as he was dropping that box.
I had
and,
to
like,
throw
almost
it because
crashed.
I had to throw
Yeah,
it.
he almost
No,
crashed, dude.
I had to throw the box, so I threw it behind me because like I was going too fast. I only have my left hand on the brake, and if I have my left hand on the brake, dude, I need both freaking hands, dude. Like it's one, yeah, man.
That's funny.
And my
That's
left,
funny.
right,
He
I'm
got-
not left-handed either. So
Dude, like in the video, you can see the panic on your face when you're, you're like passing me, and you're like,
yeah,
like he's like, oh, I can't hold on. I
Yeah.
can't steer this thing. That was hilarious.
I was a little scared that I was gonna.
Hey, if you'd have busted his shit, it would have been definitely a good blooper. Dude, I'm just upset I didn't get recordings of you getting attacked by that dog, bro. John got attacked by a dog.
Dude, yeah, on the way home from work.
Yep.
Fucking stupid. Hey, don't laugh at me, Tower Rob. I'm just kidding. And yeah, no, yeah, it was like a little pit or something. But
Ooh, it's the tower on 20 to 60.
But my
30 to
leg's
60,
been-
Jesse 90. Okay.
I love the number 90. It sounds so much better than 60, but 60 is like,
Bro, you end up. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I mean, I think
You
it's
lose
still-
me after an hour. All right.
You're ADD.
Yeah, like you lose me after an hour. I'm like, I don't care anymore. You know, like, I don't know. My attention span only goes so far, guys. I can focus pretty good for about an hour. And then I'm like, all right, did that. Let's move on.
Well, hey, as long as that hour is like solid, then then people come and watch it every week, which is like the most important thing, dude. Because yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have playback value for an hour, then that's an hour top. If I see something, that's true. That's true.
Be like, have John be like, no, dude, I said 2 miles, not 10. You know, like that's funny.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. What up, old man pies?
What's up, man?
So yeah, I don't know. I feel like the world is opening up to so many possibilities with hilarious commercials.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that Apple one is too far though.
The what?
The Apple one.
Oh, nice. I don't know how we got it that.
That one was too far. We were like, nah.
But let's see. I mean, but like literally, you can do a commercial about anything. Like, it's cool. And like, you can do a commercial about grapes. Like, literally, just it might be dumb, but that's the whole point. Is like, you're not putting a commercial of grapes on TV, but hey, like
You got
act
any
like you were.
grapes?
No, but we can go buy some. And then, yeah, they can just do something stupid with grapes.
I do have grapes.
Or you can put your snake around the grapes, and then they'll be like,
No, man, I'm putting my snake around my grapes, bro. I'm gonna eat the grapes. It's waste grapes.
oh, man.
You go buy your own damn grapes for it.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll buy my own grapes for that shot.
Tamara's
Sure,
like, I
I'll
don't
probably
trust none
still-
of the grapes
I'll
anymore. I know
probably-
she's still watching too.
I'll
She's
probably
gonna be like,
still
I don't
eat
trust
them.
none of these grapes in this house. These men out here doing these weird things. Heck yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. Love the comments, everybody.
Yeah, exactly. We each have a cameraman, assistant editor, writer, everything.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. It's also somebody to stop you from doing what you want. Because sometimes I'll stop him from doing what he wants, and he be getting butthurt. But I'm like, hey, bro. But I get butthurt when he does the same thing to me. So, hey,
It's
I
about
get it.
growing. It's like,
yeah,
I mean,
it's tough to.
I try, you can't hold anything against anybody if you don't agree with them. You just
No,
you
it's
just hear them
like
out and be like,
when you're working
I
with
disagree,
someone,
but whatever.
yeah, like your plan on attack.
yeah.
Your
It's-
plan of attack
but
is
also
different
hear
than
someone
my plan
out
of
because they
attack.
might help you grow or make you think about something that you weren't thinking about before. So it's like we tried things that like on my show that I'm like, oh, it's kind of riskier. That's like maybe not the direction I want to go, but like, you still gotta try it, like just to see if it works. Cause like
What?
it's everything. What?
What have you tried on your channel that was risky?
Oh no, like just like for me when I was doing my show before, it's just me, and then bringing
Oh,
somebody on is like you get
I
you
got
get
you.
nervous
I
sometimes.
was
Like
like, bro, you
no,
got,
you get
strippers on there, man. What are you talking about,
no. I'm
man?
saying like you get nervous, like
What up, Luke?
just trying to figure things out and trying to like balance everything and stuff like that. Like everybody on the show is just trying to like balance and trying to like vibe with each other and
Yeah.
and so that's
Well,
always
the thing
scary.
was like, all right, so for example, whenever we're trying to make commercials, John does a lot of planning beforehand.
Yes, I mean,
But I feel like we never get moving at that aspect where I'm like,
No.
we go out there and then we figure out what we're doing once we're out there. We're like, oh,
yeah. See, that's where it's different.
Yeah.
For sure,
But we spend so much, bro, I tried to do it your ways, but we spent so much
Well,
time
no,
just
I'll just-
sitting there
No, I just gotta
for
come do
months
a good
talking
idea.
about what commercials we could do and we never made one.
Oh, that's kind of hard, I think, but. No, you can still make
It wasn't.
commercials by
It wasn't. It took
yourself.
us like 10 minutes. Well, all right, the Snake Express one took a little longer. That one was like an hour. Because you were riding up and down that street for so long. But like most of them weren't that long.
But no, I see. See, that's
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
I mean, that's what it is. Like, we don't. It's nothing what it is.
Storyboards.
But
Hmm.
Cause yeah, that's exactly what it is. So like, that's what I'll probably have to do for it to make sense to you. But then like, what you want to do is just like, we do it. And then like,
Well, I have no problem with
kinda
you
edit
explaining it to me. I mean, you
Yeah.
you explain it well, but then we just never act on it. It's just like sitting there. And
nah, cause I got a million ideas.
that's why I'm like,
That's
nah,
what-
man,
that's what it's
we
up
gotta
to.
start doing something and we'll figure it out. Cause otherwise we don't do nothing. We just sat here for weeks not doing nothing, not making any of them. The only way we started was to literally just go out there and start filming random stuff and making it while we were there.
Well, we came with like certain ideas and stuff, but not for you.
I don't feel like we had any ideas. Think about it. Whenever we were doing
It's
the
tough.
like, all right, so the only idea we had out there was that Reptichip idea, and we didn't even use that. That's
Yeah,
still
I
in
know,
the
I know,
back.
I know,
We
I
never
know, I
even
know,
used
I
that
know.
whole commercial.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's the only one we really thought about.
was
Everything
the
else, we
very
were
first
just
one.
out there and like, oh well, we'll add this in and we'll add that in. It was just like us spitballing, which I think made it better.
Yeah.
You know, because the one that we planned out, we didn't even keep. It got too serious. It wasn't, you know, like, and that's the one we planned.
Yeah.
Because we put in work on that. All right, so we had like a bundle of Reptichip, and like I was like dropping the Reptichip so it looked like it was raining down on the Reptichip bag and looked all like cool and everything, which for sure looked cool.
It looked cool, yeah.
But there was like no, I don't know. It's too serious. Yeah,
it's too
you know.
boring.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have added, even by adding, it's just not a lot of. It's just kind of quick footage and close-ups,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
I think it's good for us to like, because you come up with good ideas, but then we sit on them too long, and I'm like, let's just do it. And then we got mediocre stuff. It wasn't great, but we have something. And before we had nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's good now that like seeing how we did those ones, it kind of helps you understand your resources. You know who's excited for stuff like
Right.
it's
We
cool
don't
that
have to
Hayden-
overthink it.
You know, I never thought that we would like
Yeah.
really be able to get Hayden and stuff like that, but
I mean,
yeah,
like,
the simplest stuff is like the best stuff for sure. Not overthinking stuff, and it can be hard to not overthink stuff, but you're right. It is like the most because if you don't overthink it, then anybody can understand it from a little kid to an old person.
Well, and we were speaking about that earlier too, about how simple is sometimes, or like less is more.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
in some things where
It
you
can
do something and then just drop it off the screen, you know. Be like this week on what was it? This week on Tier Factor, and it's just somebody like dunk, and that's it. That was the whole commercial, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you can literally do anything. It'd be
Like-
so fun. Yeah, you can just do a lot of spoofs of stuff. You know what I mean? And like,
Catch it Monday nights at 6.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
so yeah, that's. But like I'm saying, if we don't just like get out there and start filming the stuff, dude, we end up overcooking the ideas. We overcook them.
yeah. Because I mean,
Sit there and
technically, the
think about
commercials
them
don't
all
even have
day.
to like be long, but
Right. We
You
could
know.
just put 20 together.
Yeah,
you know,
you really could.
10 seconds, 15 seconds.
yeah.
And then you got shorts. Dude, that's another thing. Should we start doing our commercials as shorts? Like in short aspects.
Short frames, short ratio.
Or do we
landscape
literally
ratio.
need to literally do the same commercial twice, but in a short and in a full format? That would suck.
No.
I hope not. I don't want to do that.
I fucking hate how the ratio's all weird. Oh yeah.
Heck yeah. See, and that one was all you, but it was you on your feet.
I
Like
mean,
as you were doing
I'll
it,
say
you were like
this,
this
it's
and
like-
that. The only thing I was doing was camera angles.
And like sometimes it's hard when I'm editing, but like I work with what I got, and I feel like I'm a creative person. So like, yeah, you might be way better at like certain film aspects or something. or certain ideas or whatever. But then like, yeah, when it comes down to like editing and like, yeah, I can think on my feet too. Like when I'm like,
I think that's where you were
stuff like that.
shining, honestly, during our things was whenever it was just like flying by the seat of your pants.
No, I mean, because I like the acting aspect of it, and when you act and you have to like improv and stuff, like I
Yeah.
love it, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, I have my strengths, I have my weaknesses for sure, but you know,
So yeah, guys.
I'm like I'm trying to grow on the things that I'm not good at, you know. But that's the fun part about it is like you grow every week. Yeah, maybe some weeks you like have a bad show, or maybe you get into it with your co-hosts or your hosts or whatever, like
Or guests, or
yeah, just anything, whatever. Just anything that doesn't go your way. Like, I mean, the next week is different. You know what I mean? But as long as you keep trying and trying hard and putting in the same effort every week, I think it'll get better and it'll get easier. But yeah, I mean, yeah, because my mind is always going on like what would be like a good bit or something. Because like I don't know, like we want to be different and original. Like everyone's doing the same thing. They're saying the same stuff every show, and like we just don't want to really be that too much. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, yeah, I'm absolutely with that. And by getting to be our own self is by practice, bro.
yeah.
We gotta practice that shit, which is just doing bad ones right now because we're not good. Like, I don't know. You seen those commercials?
like they're bad, but they're
They're
bad
really
funny.
bad.
They're bad.
Yeah,
funny.
it's funny, but
But
they are
maybe-
really bad commercials. Like, if you're thinking you did good, bro, we made like
I know.
hilarious commercials. Love them.
Yeah.
But we are not gonna get hired by anybody like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
Like, they're not like, oh, these guys are innovative. You know, like,
No way. No. Not in a million years. It's like, oh, I need to hire those boys.
yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, bro, we did good, but like, that's not like, I do want one day for us to be able to actually make it look like TV.
Yeah, I know.
Like, to where it's
Like, wake up,
dang,
let's
like,
wake up in
they're
the
doing-
morning, let's go to, like,
Yeah,
start
yeah.
filming downtown or something, or go somewhere.
Oh man, if we could have like that kind of, it's a freedom and a responsibility because it is your work now. So now it really sucks, you know? Like, now you really got to make sure that every angle is perfect, everything you're
Yeah.
doing, and you got to do it first try. You can't wait a month to do it. You got to do it today. That shit's due tomorrow. You know, you're like, damn. It's like,
I got to figure out my filming style because if I'm not used to filming other people, but I see the angles in my head. But sometimes, like, I just got to get used to being behind the camera and like getting to where I
yeah,
need to go.
like,
It'll take a little bit of practice, but I'll get
I
better.
think your biggest thing is just to get into it right away, which I totally get it.
Well, it's 'cause,
because
like, us collaborating, like I don't know what angles you like, you know, because I see
Yeah.
it different on my head. So I'm like, oh well, maybe.
well, I don't know
conservative.
what angles. I just know that, like, if you look at any like filmmaker or whatever, they are all over the place with that camera. They aren't just standing there, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You
And
know,
that's
they're
just
not standing
something-
20 feet back like they're their mom videotaping their soccer game. You know, like, they're up in it. You're living it, your life. So it's like, you know, as somebody throws a punch, it's like you're taking the perspective of right from the bag and like getting to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you. No, yeah, I love all that
it's
stuff.
those little close-ups back to a screen of wide, and then you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a bunch of different ways of doing it, but none of them are standing back like a soccer mom filming that shit from 20 feet away. None of those are. Well, no.
Yeah.
Ridiculousness.
Learning different camera
Ridiculousness for sure. When you see ridiculousness, most of that show is done by soccer mom style filming of them with their way up to their face, and they're just watching like, oh, look at this, you know. So I mean, that's why I was like, well, there is somebody that does it, but they're not good at filming either. They just have awesome stuff on film. I think you have like real good potential, but I think you hold yourself back. I honestly mean that in the nicest way.
I'm sure I do. I mean,
Like,
like
I
I
think
said,
you
it's
like
it's a lot
whatever.
of stuff. It's a lot of different things to juggle. I think it's like
Well, I'm just saying when you're overcooking stuff, you overcook your ideas.
because I mean,
Like we
I
had
like
that
to-
idea of the news or something, and the next thing you know, you were adding in like I don't know. It got so extreme that it's like, okay, well now we can't actually do that with what we have
Yeah,
available.
no, I
to
know what you're
us.
saying. But
You know?
I do like to daydream. I'm not daydream, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like
I know.
I like
know.
to-
You're thinking.
my mind
You're
will just
thinking
go
high
and
up there.
finish the story. You know what I mean?
Right.
It'll be like,
You're thinking,
go,
oh,
go.
well, this is what it would look like. Awesome. You know, this and this. Absolutely. I get it.
yeah,
But I'm also just trying to look at like, what can we accomplish? You know, like without having to go and
Yeah,
buy
no,
stuff,
100%,
without having to do stuff. What can we get?
yeah.
And honestly, you've been on that with me anyways for like, you know, since we started doing these, that's what we've been on. We made the first 2 commercials and was like, this is how we do it. Nice. And after that, like the Repticool commercial, I don't know.
It was like it's not executed very well,
No.
but like
We didn't
I did the best.
I
I
didn't
did
do well
the
filming.
absolute best that I could with that
Yeah,
footage.
he was a master on the editing with that because
Oh
it
my
was
God, it was horrible. It was so hard.
yeah we did.
But hey, I thought we made it look all right.
It looked all right for absolutely
You know,
what you
like-
had. Yeah, it was way better than what it. Yeah, no, you get full credit on that for sure.
Oh man, yeah. But that's what you do, you know.
Right.
That's where like
Right.
I feel like I bring some strengths, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you got
It
some
don't
strengths for
matter.
sure. For sure, you got some strengths,
Yeah.
bro. That editing shit, you can cover up my mistakes or whatever, you know. But like some of the stuff, I got some strengths. Like
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, 100%.
my camera angles and stuff are pretty good. Like I get a good vision for what we should be looking at right away.
Oh, so I'll
You
say
know?
this. Then yeah, if you see angles, be like, hey, I'm gonna take it, you know, go straight, you know, walk 5 feet, whatever, and then I'm gonna.
And-
So you
yeah.
just gotta tell me.
But
so
that's
I
the
can
problem
know.
is I'm not very
Alright,
good
I
at
got it.
explaining all of the stuff
Yeah.
ahead of time.
Maybe you
I'm
just
like,
see
I
it in your
start,
head.
yeah, I see it, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, let's do this, and
Yeah,
then you're
it's
like,
gonna happen.
yeah, I'm like, oh no, we need it like this. It's got to go this way, you know. Like, I don't realize what I need to say until after we don't do what I thought was gonna happen, and then I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even think about it. No, we got this way. It's gonna look better. But I mean, I'm horrible at it, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, like I said, we're both learning. We're both like figuring it out. Like, but I think we're actually doing. I think 2 of us is better than just 1 person for sure. You know, so like you can learn way quicker
Dude,
and
sure.
learn different techniques too. Like, yeah, because with 2 people, like I said, I'm not used to filming somebody else, but like.
Yeah.
I can get probably good at it real quick, you know, especially with his input of what he likes to see when he's on
Yeah,
camera.
yeah.
He'd be like, hey, you know, get this sort of angle, and I'll be like, all right, I got you. And then once I get what he wants, then I can run with it, make it real good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like okay, so here's something. Being way above or below something makes things look really cool.
Yeah.
Like we had one where I was trying to get the camera like super low to the ground, but we were like losing daylight and shit just didn't look good.
Yeah.
But the idea of being able to be like low to the ground and then come up, like that stuff we can just do
That's-
for running and be like, you know, and it'll look good. But yeah, it's little stuff like that like you zoom in and turn and you know, like all those things make a big difference on how it ends up looking at on the editing table. Like it makes your editing job way easier.
Oh yeah.
All you got to do is click the shit together, you know, and put a couple effects here and there. You're like, all right, cool. But if I'm doing bad videoing,
It's hard,
I'm
yeah.
screwing
It
you over on
affects-
the editing because that's back to the Repticool problem of us not having like the greatest footage to work with.
Yeah.
You had to do absolutely everything you could in the editing room.
Dude, I can't believe I pulled it off. I was scared.
I
I don't even know how.
I gotta say, I was like leaning back on that one. I was like, I don't know. If you want to do it, you can do it. I was like, because I didn't think it was gonna turn out nearly as good as you
Dude,
did.
I didn't either,
Dude,
bro.
you did really good on
I thought it was. Yeah, I don't know. I was a little scared.
that one.
'cause
When we did the
he put a
footage,
lot of
we
work
were
into
like,
it.
ooh,
Well, that's like one of those
we're not
things.
getting it. It's not. We just weren't getting it. There was something we missed there. I don't know. But
Yeah.
you made it work. You made it work. That was good.
This is like a shitty backyard football type.
Yeah, I know. And I was
He
like,
just trained us so hard.
dude. The funny thing is, though, is that I mean, it was from like daytime.
It
to nighttime,
was. It
you
was
know?
for a while. He was out there.
Yeah.
No joke. He really was. That was real sweat.
right.
was
He
real
was
sweat.
absolutely sweating his ass off.
Yeah. All
We were
that
working him.
that drips that went in the air. That was
All right, so we went out there and like John had the intention of making a commercial, and I was like, all right, so a Gatorade commercial is like people training and people being sweaty. So I was like, hold on, John, on the commercial. Hayden, let's do this drill. And we started running drills, and John's like, what the hell? I'm like, I gotta get him warmed up. He's gotta get sweaty, like
Oh, right beforehand.
Yeah, like right as we're beginning, you were like,
I was gonna put that in the
just
footage
start-
too, but I didn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
It was like, hold up, let me get this going because I didn't really know where we were going with the angles and
All right.
shit, you know?
Yeah.
I just knew that like once he was working out hard, we're gonna get better footage of making it, showing that he's working hard.
True.
So yeah, that was interesting. You did a lot of editing room.
It's fun.
Hayden
so fun,
was
though. I
all
love
over
it.
when he was talking, bro.
Yeah.
Like, how did you get those lines out of that?
Because I had to cut out half of it. I cut out like half of it, dude. I mean, it's the best lines I could have got.
Oh man, by far. I know what was said. I know what was said. That was all right. So yeah, we went downhill on the Rep to Cool one. Like as far as our preparation for
Yeah.
filming and all that other stuff. When it was me and you on the fucking Snake Express thing, that one was actually like, I like that one the most. That
It was fun one to make for sure.
Dude, we didn't even think about this. We were just like, doing like a head nod or whatever. We both did that bow thing together. And then like, it was perfect.
Yeah, that part was real fun.
Yeah. When John got off the bike and started running the house,
Every time the old time, like, don't run. I was like,
I
was like, yes, no, I need to run. I need to run. It's like, no, this is the express, man. And then I'm glad I did it coming up to the door every time, every take. I would just like pretend I'm running to the door. I knew it would be funny, bro.
I was like, but dude, you kept running from a distance to the door.
I really did run a while.
I was like, you don't even go that far. I'm only filming like 5 feet.
I thought you were gonna record the whole thing, but it made it funnier that we did it in 2
Yeah,
takes.
it was better in 2 takes for sure. For sure. He kept running the whole thing. I was like, no. Stop.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, that's so funny.
Oh, that was hilarious. John ran that thing like 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
And he's like, I thought you were recording. I was like, no, I cut it off.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that was good. The small victories. Dude, watching you drop your bike and run was so funny.
So I'll probably post those tonight, guys, or probably tonight. But I want to be like the thing that sucks is like we make the commercials and it's like YouTube gets all pissed off when you share them to other people. But I think you can at least on Instagram. I think you can share them equally.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean it's cool, man, dude. Post them up. It's good. Nah, that shit's funny though, dude. I'm gonna probably do a couple of weird commercials just randomly on my channel. Cause until I get eggs, I'm kinda alright, so breeding ball pythons, it takes some time to actually get eggs get snakes made, you know, all this stuff. I built up my collection, and now it's a waiting game, bro. So I'm just filling my time until I actually get them eggs and then get all my filming
That's why
stuff going.
it's hard being a small breeder because you're not like in there 8 hours a day just taking care of snakes like every day. Like
Right.
you know, you kind of.
I mean, I guess I could have, and that's the thing is, all right. So if you want to film something like today, we were changing water and cleaning up dookie and snake sheds and all that stuff, spot cleaning all that
clean
stuff.
up so much poop, bro.
I could have filmed it. It takes
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 times longer though.
I'm like,
It's such a pain in the butt.
yeah, that's true.
You know, you're just like, ah.
Yeah,
You pull it open, you're you're getting the snakes pissed off by having a camera in their face too.
sure, yeah,
You-
right.
You know,
I
like,
don't know. Like I cleaned up today, and it was like not fun, and like
because
it's
I,
just so much poop.
well, and you know,
'Cause
honestly,
I fed the other day.
it's like after you have so many, you don't hang out with them all the time like
No.
you once did, you know. So it's like when I'm cleaning them and stuff, I'm hanging out with them a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't like the camera in their face. I'm not trying to have every time they see me to be a negative
No, 'cause you
experience
really
with me
kinda-
putting a camera
You
in
really
their
kind of
face.
want both hands on the snake, you know, and the camera's just kind of like gonna get in the way, and you don't want to be like,
Well, like
So,
something
yeah.
with the
There's
camera,
nothing wrong
the
with that,
camera
but-
lens to a reptile eye does something weird.
maybe
Like it messes with them for sure. For sure.
because they see themselves probably, and then they. Think
I
it's
don't
a
know what it
predator.
is, or maybe it's like they think they see an eye looking
They
back.
probably see
you know?
themselves in the camera.
I don't know.
And then they like just like
Something weird. Maybe it's putting off a weird heat signature or something.
sense some weird stuff in the phone. Yeah.
You know, or UV or something like that. I don't know. The infrared, yeah, it's the infrared.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. See? That's it. Like, yeah, dude, snakes don't like cameras, man. Messes with them.
Interesting.
Which that's why I was just like, dang it, man. I didn't even post a short today, and I had some good footage today too. My snakes were chilling.
Yeah.
They were all so pretty today. Cleopatra was showing her belly. And I was like, oh, first 2 things. One is you're going, is she sick? As soon as you see a snake belly, you
Oh.
panic a little bit inside. You're like, what the hell? And then as soon as she seen me, she said, flip right back over. And I was like, oh, she was showing off that belly being pregnant. You know, I was like, yeah, be pregnant, girl. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If they don't flip back, you know, like
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
For sure.
I was scared at first, and I seen like she was showing off that big old belly, and I was like, okay,
Dude, my freaking
pig's on the way.
yeah. So I got a kind of different, but about my freaking snake. So my killer spinner. So yeah, she's got a spider in her, obviously, and she's like the older she gets, she's like getting more and more freaking spidery, and I freaking hate it. Just go in there and she's like,
Dude,
all looking
yeah, I
dumb.
seen that the other day, though, bro.
Yeah, but she was never like that when I got
I
her.
know. Okay, so
Is that
hey,
something that
hey,
spiders
be-
it gets worse as you go, or
be a
what?
testimony for it then, because every time I say something about like, hey man, I don't think we should be, hooking up all these spider genes and everything.
No, I don't think we should.
Everybody's like, well, I don't know why. I don't know why they're a perfectly fine gene. And I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like,
You
I
wouldn't wanna look
feel
like that.
bad for his
Yeah.
snake. Like, and there's many other spiders I've seen that I'm like, ooh, that's rough.
But
you
she,
know?
yeah, she was never like that. Though.
Yeah.
And then the older she gets, it's like the more she.
Corkscrewing, man, that corkscrewing.
She was not even a couple months ago. Like it wasn't even well, maybe like 6 months ago. It was probably hardly noticeable, and then it's like it's a lot more.
It's
Like,
so
what the
weird.
heck?
It's like these animals act like they have like a broken neck or something. It's so weird,
Yeah,
right?
it's weird.
Like,
But she was never like that. And
See the
but
world
I got her.
upside
She was like one of like my 3rd or 4th snake I ever bought.
right.
So like I just
Well,
bought her.
and
'cause she was
that's
pretty,
kind of, and that brings us to the next thing is like, just because it's pretty, should we? Because then that gets that. Think about
Yeah,
this. This
that's
was what
that.
your 4th one, your 4th
Yeah,
ball, or
she's
something like that.
yeah, it's like
So
right
the
at the
people that are new in the hobby are now getting the animals that will, in long term, have issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, and I have a
I feel like Spider
what is it?
is.
Spider Orange Dream Hat Clown. I think she's fine, but she could probably get that spider syndrome stuff as she gets older too, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It is interesting though.
It is a pretty morph. I mean, it's a pretty
Yeah.
morph. But, dude,
You gotta be responsible. It sucks. You know?
like, I just. All right, so the idea
Well, at least if
is
you're
that
gonna
when
buy
you're
a spider,
doing it,
don't
you're
breed
taking a
it.
chance.
Yeah, if you buy a spider, don't breed it, maybe. You know, like you can have it as pet. There's probably nothing.
Well, and there's other genes that do stuff to
Like, I want a
snakes as
breeder,
well.
you know,
Like,
she's
for
got some really
example,
good
a lot of ivories have small eyes and stuff like that, you know? However, I feel like those don't affect the snake like how corkscrewing does.
It is like, yeah, it is like a. If
Corkscrewing is
anything like that
like
happened in
the
a
worst
human,
one.
if anything like that happened in a human, they would not. They'd be in a wheelchair, and which is
For
basically
sure.
what people are, you know.
Yeah,
And it's like that sucks.
it'd be like somebody walking like backward, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
man. Like, it,
dude. I don't know.
yeah, it kind of
That's messed up. But there's other ones that like maybe their face gets a little messed up or something, or you know, their jaws don't
Yeah,
align
jaw,
right. Yeah. I mean, that's not good either.
No.
But I feel like if there's one that we all gotta be like, dude, come on, man. Like, let's chill
Yeah,
out.
it's
with
a
this.
spider for sure.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I do. Man, they're so beautiful, but I don't. Yeah, don't make your plans around spiders. Like, I don't know.
That's good. That's good.
I got.
Lesser has bug eyes. Ah, yeah. See,
Yeah,
there's
I've seen that.
quite there's a few. There was one that looked like its like face was all messed up. I don't know. That's crazy. There's
I think I've
definitely
seen
some
one like
genes.
that before. I don't know what it was.
Hey, somebody said there's something wrong with the Powerball by going spot nose,
Oh,
like a super
Does he have
spot
some
nose.
kinks in the spine or something? I can't.
No, I think it
No.
was like shark face or something. Is there something they call shark
shark
something?
tooth, shark nose, or something like that.
Shark nose?
It's just like all. Yeah. Shark mouth or something like shark mouth. I think.
Shark mouth? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
What else is in that complex?
Like champagne,
Oh, dang.
spider champagne.
Yeah. What are
Spot,
Champagne's problems? What are Champagne's problems? I've heard they have problems.
I think champagne to champagne creates a snake dead in the egg. I think.
Right. That. Okay,
Yeah, just,
but do Champagnes themselves have problems?
I don't think so.
Okay. Nice.
Dang.
What up?
Yeah.
So
What's
do
up,
you
song by
think,
song?
appreciate you, Cole. What up, song? Song bits, Laura. Sorry, I don't know why I said song. What up, Laura?
It's my bad. I was like,
Lethal combos, wobbles, etc. Okay. The whole lethal combo thing where it's one to another, you breed them together and it makes a lethal combo. Yeah, don't do it. Do I think that the snake needs to be like, you need to not breed a snake for that reason specifically? No. Head wobble. Well, like really the corkscrewing. A little head wobble. I'm not worried about a little head wobble.
You're like, how could
You know?
anything ever live like that? You know?
Like it's different. Like a little head wobble is something.
Yeah.
This dude, the snake's neck is like this, and
I
it's
think
like
she was like trying to get out. And all
Yeah,
this,
like,
you know,
oh,
but
like,
you don't really know.
dude, it was weird.
Because they don't really comprehend direction that well. I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like they're not up, they're not down, they're not left, right. They're
What up,
just
B?
they're like
What
to
up, Brady?
them, it's
What up,
probably
Dagmar?
just like another just life, but like you know,
Yeah.
like they don't really know where the ground is as much, unless they like coil in and they'll kind of figure it out. But
It was just very weird. It was very weird to see.
Yeah, dude, and I haven't seen it this pronounced until it could be like I notice when certain conditions, like I think
Hey, you
if
said
her
there was
body
something with the
temperature-
ear, something with the ear,
Yeah,
right?
there's something.
What
to do
about
the
with
ears.
altitude, ears popping and stuff? If your ears are messed up, maybe like lower altitudes affecting those.
Yeah, it could be.
Is there a study on that done?
That'd be. Oh
Can snakes'
no,
ears pop?
no, because they don't. It's like an inside ear. So, well, maybe, but that like
Your inner
pressure
ear is what
the
pops.
pressure.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Interesting question.
But I've noticed, I think that when conditions are more perfect for a snake, it's less pronounced. But like if it starts getting
It
cold,
was in the tub.
or yeah, I know. But like, let's say,
No, I
it's,
was answering Blakers.
oh my bad. But like, if it starts getting
What up,
cold, like
AAA?
if she's like at all cold, her snake will be really her spider will be really.
Damn. Spot nose to
Yeah.
spot nose have the head wobble, corkscrew, all that stuff. So yeah, you can't go no super spot nose, bro. No. Yeah.
Later, Cole.
Later, Cole. The ear thing was a project, but not a real study. Oh, hey, John, bust out them commercials again. We got more people in here. See if anybody wants to see them commercials. Our
15 people,
commercials.
dang, everybody. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let me figure out how to pull it up here again. Let's see. I don't even remember what
I got you.
Oh yeah, StreamYard desktop.
Mhm.
Show the commercials. Yeah, we got some commercials
All right,
coming.
1 second. We're coming.
Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to Heads and Tails.
And also John from Equaline.
Shark Jaw, is that what it is? That's what James said.
Shark Jaw.
Shark Jaw? Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that stuff's kind of creepy to me, but at the same time, what if every snake looked like that? Then it would just be a normal snake.
Absolutely.
But no, I mean, yeah, no, it's not good when you get defects like that at all.
All right, guys, here comes the commercial. Yeah, this one better.
For the victory lap though. Whoa, whoa, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I just overcome, what for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands and stormy shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no channel for champions and chain no fear.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Like,
the
both of us are like,
championship.
why do you want to be the first
I did not know how to put this in there. I think it did. Look at the Superman thing like that. Like that.
Ever need a drink after a good workout? Let me see my rep the cool. Stay cool, rep the cool.
At Snake Express, we share your passion.
That doesn't even sound like me. I love that thing.
Whether your balls are big or small, we ship them all.
We ship them all.
Day or night, rain or shine. We make sure your balls come on time. At Snake Express, we always go the distance for you, not exceeding 10 miles. At Snake Express, we bust our balls so you don't have to.
Who doth knock on the royal door?
Snake Express, bro. I got your snake.
Ah, another royal python. Thank you.
Super goofy, bro. Super goofy.
Not gonna lie, a little hard work pays off though. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, dude.
It's stupid, but it's like, yeah, you'll eventually look back at it.
We're gonna get there, man.
It's still, it's funny, whether, you know, it's still funny.
We're gonna get there for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it could mean something else with Snake Express. Like a snake train. The Hogwarts Express.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are fun. Those are
Yeah.
those are some little bit of light to bring to the world, you know.
Yeah.
Some
For
goofy
sure,
stuff.
For sure.
Hopefully we can keep creating, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can bust out some stuff tomorrow. We'll see if I can find some
Yeah.
good pictures of background stuff.
Oh yeah. See, we gotta compile a bunch of those for sure.
Yeah. I need, you know, what was that thing called? An overlay? We got to figure out how to do an overlay. Or, I mean, I guess it'd be an underlay if it's behind us, right? But it's still called.
Oh yeah, from behind us.
Yeah, like,
Oh.
you know, a moving picture thing, you know, like.
I wonder if it was cut out to his dimensions, no? Or was it just?
Because,
I have no idea.
oh man. I don't want to say it.
Oh yeah, we
It
can
just
say it
hit me, and
later.
I can actually do this. Like, this is something I can do.
You feel like jotting it down.
It's so much. I'm gonna just say it. It's
All
fine.
right, whatever. I'm listening.
You know, with the new thing, the traffic thing, I'm gonna go and stand by the freaking highway on when
That
the
is
traffic
funny, that
hits,
is
because
funny.
like every day it's a traffic jam there, bro.
That's funny.
When you're like traffic, it's just like, you know, doing like a whole skit.
Dude,
Like,
if you ever
like,
like get
like,
stop traffic or something, just get out. Be like, the traffic today is like,
dude,
it's at
you
its
don't
dead-
have to, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't know if you know, 35 right in front of the
Yeah,
house
that's true.
is
Yeah.
dead stopped at 5 o'clock.
Oh dang, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Just right there, literally.
Yeah, you ain't gotta. I'm like, no, I can do this easily. Like, I'm gonna walk there and be like, oh, look, traffic's horrible.
Yeah, dude.
You know, backed up for miles.
Yeah. You want to take this looks like an alternate route.
Yeah. Suggest an alternate route off of 35. You know,
Dude, that'd be funny. What if we did do some like Texas San Antonio stuff like in the show too, where it's like, yeah, if you're in traffic, make sure you take the 35 or blah blah. But
oh, she's
like
saying
if you're in
do a
town.
big video at the end of the year or whatever for like all of the commercials. You know, like a super commercial compilation.
super compilation. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that would be a montage
Yeah.
of stuff. It'd be
Well,
crazy to
hopefully-
look back on because eventually, yeah, once we're doing it every week, you're not gonna really like, you're gonna kind of forget some stuff.
We're gonna laugh so hard at those first 3 that are just horrible. You know, and we're gonna be on like doing legit commercials, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you remember this horrible stuff?" And we're like, "Man, we had fun. We had fun.
Yeah.
That was cool to do."
Yeah,
The Got Coco one was super quick, super easy,
but I was
we
very
left
poppy.
a lot of things out.
Yeah, we left
We
a lot of things out.
Well, it got dark on us, honestly. Like, but that's the problem is
But we can
started
build off
going-
that. We can make that commercial better way.
Yeah, we're gonna make it way better next week for sure. I say we do that same commercial, but just like amp it, you know, Legos and Skittles and M&Ms and, you know, just all types of weird stuff that you would not use for substrate.
oatmeal or something.
Right? Like, oh man, you gonna make the tubs dirty, bro.
Yeah, I guess I just have to use one and clean that thing real good or something. I mean, that's pretty much like you did last time, I guess. But
Yeah. Man, let me look at this real quick. How long we been on? An hour and
Did
20
anybody-
minutes? Seems like time did not fly.
12:56. Is it 1 in the morning? No, it's not 1 in the morning.
Yeah,
Shit, bro.
I know.
Ah. Okay.
This man gonna get out of here.
I have to, man. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to wake up.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, I'm out. Unfortunately.
Who's the understudy?
All right. Well, everybody, make sure you head over to my page at Inkwine. Check out the show tonight if you missed it. But I think can you still pull up my commercials or no?
Oh, you want me to?
I mean, no, you don't have to. I'm just saying because I'm gonna take my phone. I'm going to bed, guys.
Oh no, it's on your phone. But it's all good. I don't need commercials.
All right. But
Later.
yeah, yeah. Later. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm tired.
Right. Right. Go handle your thing. All right, so everybody, it is time to get down to the video gaming business. Nighty John, nighty night. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so everybody, oh dang, we filling it up. 13 people, huh? Well, what y'all want to see? Man, you know what though? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna move this whole setup. We're going over here. Hey, I feel like that guy on that guy that like acts like he's in an office call and then does all those other things. He's got that green screen behind him, you know? Yeah. Ooh, let me look up some cool facts for us today. Let's see. Ooh, you know what? Actually, I heard about a shooting today. I want to kind of look into that and see what was going on. Somebody said it was a lady that shot a bunch of people. March 27, 2013, a mass shooting occurred at the Covenant School, a Presbyterian private school in the Green Hills neighborhood of Nashville, Tennessee. 7 people were killed, including 3 children and 3 staff members. Dang. A heavily armed former student shot through a locked school door before killing 3 children and 3 staff members. A 28-year-old former student. I don't see anything. Oh, man. Oh, man. It was in Nashville, Tennessee. It was at a private school. I guess they said it says New York Post says everything we need to know about transgender Nashville school shooter Audrey Hale something. It says there's a female school shooter, and then somebody said it was a transgender school shooter. Either way, man, that is crazy. And you know what's really crazy was it was a private school too. So it was like, it does say that they were an ex-student. Didn't it say it was an elementary school? What school was, like, what grade level was that school? You extra crazy if you going back to your elementary school, man. Yeah. Town 25. What? What? Dude, a town got leveled by what? Man, y'all hitting me with this crazy stuff right now. Was it a tornado? Oh, it was an elementary school. Damn. Man. Yeah, we know DWI. Dang. People are crazy, man. They're losing their minds. And yet they're like, oh, take the guns away. Hell no, give everybody a gun. The crazies already got them. We might as well start arming ourselves. Shit. Crazies already got the guns, man. We need regular people with guns. That way they pop shots. Brains. CWI. Why you keep saying it's a zombie rabbit? I don't understand it. I never got that. I seen you with like, showing the thing. Is that like a big thing? People think rabbits are like zombie rabbits right now or something? Yeah. I mean, if you would have asked a younger me, I'd have been like, hell no, people shouldn't have, everybody shouldn't carry guns, blah, blah. An older me, I absolutely understand why. Yeah. Yeah, no, it would protect everybody for everyone to have guns. Crazies are already out there. They already have guns. Why not arm us? Yep. Yep, I think about that stuff too. Tamara's mom's got a gun. That old lady got a big old gun. Like, dude, that makes me laugh. Like, when you see like little ladies with like little old ladies with big old guns, like, dude, they ain't messing around. They gonna put a big old hole in you, My old neighbor, she had this giant gun sitting right on her desk. I don't know. It's like a 357 Magnum or something. If she shot it, it was breaking her wrist. She was a little old lady, but she's like, hopefully I don't have to. Worst case scenario, I pointed at him, but if I pull the trigger on this thing, I'm not missing. Like, yeah, you're right. You're taking out everything in that direction. But yeah, old ladies with guns are a godsend. Like they're the ones that will absolutely take people out. All right, so I've been thinking about guests to come on the show. We are trying to expand our guest selection to just people in general, influencers in general. Obviously, having a strong following, lots of followers will be awesome, but just different people. It like, you know, John was talking about having a biologist or something on, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. I was thinking like some sports people that maybe aren't against reptiles or don't mind snakes or have had a snake or something like that, you know? Other announcers. Well, I want comedians, but comedians charge like crazy. You can't get a comedian to come out and say anything without paying them. So I don't know. I tried to, there was this motivational speaker I was trying to get on, and he literally posted like, oh, I've gotten all of these people and I've never had to pay for a single guest. So I instantly hit him up like, hey, you want to come on the show for free? And he was like, nope. I was like, oh, you fucking guy, you talk about you never had to pay for a guest. It's like a hypocrite. It's lucky I don't remember who he was, or I put him on blast. Send the mob after you. The media mob, not the actual mob, for the record. Bro. Laura, you said it, okay? If I say it, everybody say I'm crazy. So you said it, but I agree. Now you might be crazy because I agreed. But well, I'll pull it up. There you go. There you go, everybody. An assault weapon is the one that you got hit with. Whatever it was. What up, Robbie? Yes? Yeah, they're literally the headlines. That's, man, come on, bro. Okay. You know what they did to Britney Spears, man? I mean, I'm going to just say, like, Britney Spears was sane enough to be able to literally become one of the most popular people on the planet. And yet they were like, oh, but you don't know, you're not responsible enough to handle your own money and this and that. Like, they controlled her life so bad they made her go crazy, all of this other stuff. When you're in the spotlight like that, man, you're not really, the whole idea there was that she wasn't responsible enough to take care of herself, right? So that's what they're doing to us. They're trying to make it so that, see, all of these people are crazy. You guys aren't responsible enough to handle firearms. You guys aren't smart enough to have this technology. You know, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of them controlling us by telling us that we're not, you know, capable of doing so. Hence why every time I hear somebody talking about more regulations, I always push back and say, no, thank you. I'm good. I've had enough regulations in my life. Every time they add some, they never take them back. It's always just forward. So I'm good on that. Thank you. What's up, Elvis? My little dude. Hanging out looking for some food. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hate that, like, my rants end up talking about disliking the government, but in all honesty, guys, how much are we gonna sit back and wait until they're like, oh yeah, now all we have is literally mindless sheep that do anything and everything we want. Let's, you know, just make them. Well, actually, they're doing it already. I was gonna say make them obedient retards, but I mean, I kind of feel like an obedient retard, so. fuck. Fuck. It's like, what do you do whenever you really know that you're already in the situation? You know, how do you get out of it, guys? Financial freedom is our only hope. Okay, but we got to come up somehow. How are we going to come up? You know, I'm trying this YouTube stuff. I'm trying the snake stuff. Is any of this going to really catapult me to the point of being able to buy land, buy businesses, create jobs, create infrastructure, any of that stuff? I don't know. I don't know. If so, hey, y'all ever need some work, come holla at me. I got you. I got you on jobs. I hope so. I hope it does catapult to the forefronts of the community. And next thing you know, we're up there getting, you know, lots of loot, basically, getting lots of money for all this stuff. If we do, we're just going to put it back into businesses and back into buying land and growing and building structures on that land, building businesses on that land. Sorry, my dog was trying to get my snacks. I gave it to him. But yeah, like trying to get more in the same land and own all that stuff. So kind of weird because when you own a big company, like for example, Tesla, they moved that super truck place. They're basically building semis outside of Austin. Right next to there, they built this giant plant, right? And then they built a mall and apartments and a bunch of other stores and all this other stuff. It's crazy when these big businesses come up, they literally change the landscape of a place. It was literally nothing but corn, or well, it wasn't cornfields. It was just empty fields with some trees on them. But I mean, that's true. I am trying to do something positive. That's super true. I'm not one of those psychos out there trying to hurt people. No, I'm about helping people for sure. Sorry, it was for people rewatching this, you may not be able to see the comments. I'm like, all right. I can't actually read it whenever it's pulled up. Interrupt people. That's odd you say that. You do realize, okay, so I do have to say this. This is our show. It is what it is, man. We have a schedule, things that we're trying to get done, things that we're trying to go through. If somebody runs on too long, yeah, it's my job to interrupt them. That was the discussion John and I had, and we agreed I'm better at interrupting people, so I'm the interrupter. Things go on too long, we end up getting on a subject or something that we needed to move on forward from. I interrupt, shout something else out, and then we can move on again from that. But I don't know who Tom Coben is. Did you guys watch my interviews? Think they were pretty good. It's tough. Like, for example, Keys today was a little tough because I've already interviewed Keys. So everything that we were kind of asking, I've literally already asked. And he's answered this on a bunch of different people's lives as well. So I was like, ugh, that shit was, I don't know. I don't like asking the same questions over and over, you know, like I wanted it to be different and it kind of ended up all the same. So yeah, when we get the same content as we got before, we're going to try to switch it up. That's all it is to it. Oh my eye. Act like you're Oprah. How would I do that? You see, that's the thing is, all right. So big TV people, when they do it on can I finish? Yeah, I don't know what. All right, cool. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, is it like, give me, you get a car and you get a car. Oh, we're gonna do a giveaway. See, giveaways get expensive, man. I ain't making no money off of YouTube. I'm doing this just for the love of you guys. Like, realize that. Everybody else, they could be making money, they could be doing whatever. I personally, I make money, I don't make money. It doesn't make a difference to me. So as far as me doing the YouTube stuff, I'm doing it for y'all. It's kind of a pain in the butt for me. I don't mind it though. I enjoy you guys. I enjoy your company. You guys are cool. Okay, interview without lots of practice. It's pretty easy. I think too many people spend too much time thinking about you live doing YouTube. Get the fuck out of here. Bro. All right, you said you love doing YouTube. Get the hell out of here. I know. I don't know, man. I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't. Because it's not just YouTube, bro. It's not just your friends. It's not just people that like you. The people that don't like you are just waiting for you to say something for them to highlight and try to demonize you. And, like, bro, so many people are so cool to your face and then flip it on you later. And it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. So Nick Diaz said this best. He said, if you want to be good at to be a UFC fighter, you gotta love it so much you hate it. And it absolutely makes sense to me. Like I love YouTube so much that I hate it. For sure. For sure. Damn. Yeah. That's all right, guys. It's all right. It's because you wish that things were different. You wish that, I don't know, that your words carried or that this happened or that happened or, Yeah. Burned out in groups. People click up all the time. It's some shady stuff sometimes, It's funny that I never knew any of this, at the start of it. And now I'm like, ooh, I don't know. Everybody kind of looking like they ain't too fond of me. But some of the best heels in the game are super powerful. You think of back in the day, Conor McGregor, Chael Sonnen, all these guys, they were the people that people didn't like. And yet you watched to see them get knocked out. You watched in hopes that they would take that L. So it's shit, man. If I end up getting a bunch of people hating on me and not liking me, that's all right too, bro. Oh yeah, we know. I know 905. But I feel like I'm gonna be a good heel, guys, because like I have apathy where I just don't care. You know, I'm like, well, I mean, I care, but I don't. It's like I care that I do the things I think is. Oh, all right. Everybody lives by a code, right? And like, as long as you do what you think in your code is right, you're good. Uh, you know, some people try to live by religion or this or that, but I feel like everybody has a code, and I don't know, I'm living pretty good into my code, like my code. What up, Fries? Appreciate you. Yeah, you know 905. Man, why ain't you on this dang game? All I ever see you playing is zombies, 905. You need to get in that clan stuff with us. Start doing some actual challenges. Oh, there this shit is. But nah, man. Uh-huh. 100%. I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm glad I'm not alone because I've been feeling like that. And I'm pretty sure Cole feels like that too. I mean, I don't want to put words in my guy's mouth, but you know, he's my guy too, so I'm pretty sure. All right. All right. Sounds good. Make sure you're on tomorrow. I'm down. Super down with that. I don't know how long I'm gonna go tonight because I was trying to get like a bunch of stuff done tomorrow. Do a couple rat tubs. Maybe make some commercials. I don't know what my commercials are gonna be about. They're gonna be probably some really weird stuff, but John's gonna be working tomorrow, so I'll have the house to myself. I'll be able to do some good stuff. Hell yeah. I appreciate that, dude, more than you know. That means a lot to me. Thanks, dude. Yeah. Oh man, bro. I have a firm belief that I'm not gonna change who I am. You know, like no matter what, I'm gonna just keep myself the same. And I try to show the best me. Can't always show the best me. Sorry, man. I'm on this too often to show the best me. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where some people succeed well in just doing very little amounts of showing themselves. But I figure, you know, the ones like y'all that are in here that are watching me and liking it, I mean, yeah, I feel like y'all are going to be the ones that are with me throughout. You know, I'm making real connections and real friends. You know, it's far more important to me. I feel like, you know, like I can make a bunch of fake stuff and get so many people to like it, but then if I don't show them exactly that over and over, they're gonna all fall apart and all hate me, and nobody really knows me anyways. To where you guys in here watching my late night snake bites and all this other stuff, like y'all know me, good and bad. I'm a mess sometimes, you know. Like I don't know what to say, man. I like myself, but you know, I can see where I have flaws. I can see where I got some major flaws, you know. Probably a bit arrogant, you know. But dude, 100%. So that brings me to one thing. John and I were talking, and I said, "Hey, man, just remember, whenever the shit hits the fan and everybody's seems like they're against you and everything, just realize it's an old saying where everybody wants you to, or everybody wants to see you do well. Nobody wants to see you do better than them. So just remember that, you know. And hey, I don't know, man. I'm always struggling with competition, you know. I like competition though. I'm not against it. I'm cool. But it's always some stuff where it's like I feel like I'm the only one playing by the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I love all the people at the same time though. Like everybody in the hobby is awesome, you know, and it's cool to see that everybody has their own little like specialty thing or a certain aspect of their brand and stuff like that they bring to the table. Um Hate competition and jealousy and the good to balance. Yeah, but you need that. So one thing I agree. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of controversy, but through controversial topics are usually where we find the most growth. You know, through controversy is where we grow. You are going to fail many more times than you succeed, but you will fail your way to success. You know, say, you know, you're trying to make jump shots. You practice every day. After Thanks, man. I appreciate that, old man pies. If you practice jump shots every day, you know, eventually you're gonna get better. But are you gonna be mad because you missed 1,000, but now you can hit, you know, 20 in a row? It's like those thousands are what made you strong. So it's always a give and take there. It's competition can be well balanced as well, you know. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I mean, competition is good for growth, and I think that if, like, for example, if I see somebody doing something good, I'm like, dang man, I got to step my game up. You know, like that's the first thing I think is like, ooh, my last one sucked. I better bring that up a little bit better. You know. Uh, but I've noticed like I've seen some other people that instantly go towards like they see that and they're like, oh, I disagree with that and this and that and I can't believe they would do that and then, like, what are you talking about, man? Is all right, all right. You know, somebody said one time they said, hey man, you got to pay attention to the chats. You get sniped in the chats, and yeah, you get sniped in the chats for sure. That's true. Um, You'll be saying something on live, you ain't even paying attention to the chat. People are saying other crazy things. It's yeah, but that's the problem. That is absolutely the problem. You're right. I mean, healthy competition is a good thing. Where are the rules? That is a bit of the problem, is that there are none. So you do what you want, you do what you can, and you get through. Um, when people are coming at you, they can come at you from literally any angle, and it doesn't matter. They don't care. You know, uh, there's a difference in, yeah, yeah. I mean, no pain, no gain. You got to go through that struggle, right? Pain is growth, struggle is growth. Absolutely. In this time, people get mad at each other for doing the same shit everyone else is doing. Yeah, yeah, 100%. I'm glad someone else sees it because I was feeling like a little moon man out here by myself. Um, where I was like, y'all mad at this person, but not mad at that person. They do the same thing. You know, what the heck? Like, and then you come to find out, no, they talking shit about that person too, but under the table only to their buddies and this and that. And then, oh, this person's talking shit on this channel, and this person's in this chat talking this shit, and they're in a private group chat talking this shit and this and that. Like, man, y'all some little kids. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. All right, keep your kid shit up. That's cool. Y'all click up high school shit, right? Y'all love that high school drama. Cool. I don't know. I end up getting angry about that kind of stuff because I'm just like, there's probably some of the best people that I've ever met in this reptile community, honestly. And I feel like some of those people are getting shit on all the time. And I'm like, dude, that is a really good guy, or that is a really good lady, It doesn't matter sex, by the way. I don't care. But it's just crazy because like some people are getting shit on, man. And for no good reason. For no good reason. They're really good people. Me, on the other hand, y'all want to shit on, I end up giving people shit on me. I kind of understand it. I talk some shit. I'm sorry. It's, whatever. Let's fucking do this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but see, that's the thing though, is we all find our stuff, It's like as long as we keep using yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Perfect example there. Big breeders use paper, everybody's cool with it. Ken uses paper, he's an amateur, he don't know what he's doing, this and that. Although I have to say personally, I've been talking shit to Ken about using paper since he started. Ken is my dude, always will be my dude, 100%. So I don't know. I like Coco personally, but yeah, I've always been talking shit to Ken about his paper, but it has nothing to do with anybody else. I don't agree with big breeders doing it either. I just think that paper sucks, Like I'm just like, this is nothing for him to do. Just sitting on paper, bro. And I get like dry fingers after handling paper too much. Nah, bro. I don't want to do that to my snake. Nice. Yeah. It happens, man. I don't know. I'm probably over here to come to think about it. I'm probably talking shit about a bunch of random people right now. In all honesty, I don't even know that I know who I'm talking about. I'm just literally like ranting in the injustices of the entire community, not necessarily one person or another. Like, for the record, it's just if I guess I don't know if the shoe fits, wear that bitch around. Like I don't know what to tell you. It's like I guess if you guys fit the description of who I was talking about, then it's probably you. I don't know because I didn't have. Yeah, exactly. In general, but hey, yeah, in general, right. I'm glad you got that. But yeah, like I said, if that shoe fits, don't be afraid to lace that bitch up and wear it around. Yeah. Well, and that's so right. It is a human nature thing. And that's something that as we grow, we should be able to see that, recognize it, and battle against it, and being like, hey man, that was, that's our instincts kicking in, not what we should actually be doing, the crab mentality, pulling people down, can't let nobody get ahead of you type of deal. It's, I don't know, man. The same people will sit there and say, I love everybody, I respect everybody. I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's a dog eat dog world we're in. I'm feeling like the dogs are coming for me soon, but it's cool, man. It's cool. I'm kind of excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of excited about like all the. Yeah, exactly. We all get moody, right? We all get moody. Hell yeah. Right, right. Absolutely. See, that's, dude, I hate that stuff. Oh, you're not authentic. These aren't real viewers. Well, man, get out of here with that. You're just salty. You're hating. I use cocoa. Oh shit, I done. I can't see it. Hold on. I use cocoa paper. Now I keep my snakes on Aspen. That's cool. It's a free country. I ain't got the right? But I got a badge. What do you got? Nice. All right, E, I appreciate you, my guy, for sticking in here this long. Um, I was probably gonna get off in a little bit anyways. I just figured I'd put up a couple hours and see if, you guys want to talk about anything. Well, I don't know, man. Stir up some controversy. Be a douchebag. Get rich. Oh man. How many people we've seen do that? A lot. Bro, I have been looking for my SIGs for so long. I see them. Left them on the other chair. All right. Let's see. We'll get up and get them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that was. I'm super glad you said that, Laura, because we were talking about it, and it's like, do you want to do a legit show? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? I think I'm plenty capable of doing a lot of that. I mean, we did it on Ken's show. We're doing it on John's show. We're doing all these things. Right? I do get moody or nothing. But I kind of just like the idea of just chilling back, hanging out, talking about whatever real stuff is out there, not trying to sugarcoat everything and stuff like that, because there needs to be something that's authentic in this world. Somebody's got to be out here getting information that's authentic. And I mean, not like the stuff we Google is super authentic. I don't know, you know. Ooh, the living arrangement. It's good. It's good. I mean, all right. So as a grown man, it's not that great having another grown man in the house, but you know, remove hundreds of followers a month for a year. Doesn't matter because 4 days I let my account grow. Shit's ridiculous. Bro, stop doing that, damn it, 905. Bragging to me about how much you're growing all the time. I was gonna make some shorts, but we've been doing the commercials and prepping for the shows and this and that. It's just like, other than actual cleaning the animals and taking care of them and all that stuff, it's like, it's a lot, so I don't know. Heck yeah, do exactly that. See, and that's what's beautiful about YouTube. I love that. I love that. That you start off watching people and you're just like, oh, I created it so I can like and comment and subscribe and all that stuff. And then after a while, people start to know you and they're like, hey, why don't you get a show going? And you're like, well, shit. Okay. I'll start doing something on my channel. And next thing you know, you're sitting there thinking 24/7, oh, what can I do? What can I do? And then I got to say, I've been doing it for like a year. So you do get this burnt outness about it. Like you run into a point of like, oh, this sucks. I feel like I've said everything, I've done everything, none of it is working. Yeah. Well, what do you want me to you want me to stir some he said stir some shit up and talk some shit. I don't know. Natural feeding is scientifically better than dead. See, I feel like, yeah, I want to get I like the then get rich part, DW. I like that part. Exactly. Not in it for the money. Honestly, like it'd be cool. It'd be cool, but I also feel like it'd end up making it like really restrictive to where I'd have to be like this in this box, like I'd have to be so controlled. Where if I get big doing it like this, doing it my way, well then hell, that'll be good because then I get to be myself. So the only thing is, it doesn't seem like there's a real reality of being able to make it so that you can just do this and still be rich. If I get rich, it's probably going to be off of small businesses that I've created and blood, sweat, tears, investments, and just growing in general, like trying to reinvest my money in the smartest ways possible. Opening multiple businesses, getting diverse portfolio, is a lot. It's a lot. But in the meantime, we're doing this. We'll see how far it goes. Dude, what viral videos you got, 905? Dude, how come I never see like any of your posts? All I ever see is like literally your logo that be like 905. And I'm like, how the hell you got all these people? You only post 905 all the time. What the hell is going on? Yeah, grow, learn, all that good stuff. I mean, I have been learning a lot about like editing and film work and all this other stuff, the technology that's at my disposal to try to utilize it as best as possible. Okay, hold on. Let me read these. Oh shit, hold on. I'll pull it up after I read it. I'm saying that what you said, there's some shit, talk some shit. Oh, yeah. Okay, what do you think about feeding videos on YouTube? Do you think they help or hurt the reptile community? Okay, perfect. Um, Gotta tell you, they don't hurt the hobby. They just don't. They don't. Because the reality is that those people that are so hurt by seeing this rat get eaten was never going to own a snake anyways, because they can't handle something dying and getting eaten. Snakes have to eat meat to live. Also, I'm huge on thinking that a live meal is much more healthy for a snake than a dead meal. I've seen snakes start to get lazy after years of eating dead meals to where they don't wrap up correctly and this and that. Bunch of different things. But yeah, I would say overall, it's not hurting our hobby because the people that are getting so butthurt about it weren't going to get one anyways. It didn't matter. But you will end up finding some weirdos that were like, oh, it's badass, bro. Let's get like 6 snakes and we'll just have them eating these mice together. You know, like, so you will get some of those guys by doing those videos. So I would actually probably say it helps our hobby a little bit. Sure, if you do it educational, you know, it's good. It's good. I don't see anything wrong with doing educational ones either. But if you don't do educational ones, it's not like we didn't know what happens. You know, everybody knows how the freaking snake eats. I personally, I don't like doing the feeding videos because it kind of hurts my soul. And then I got to rewatch that shit while I'm making the short, and I'm like, ugh, you know, but hey, man, it is what it is. You know, it's a part of the hobby. It is a part of owning reptiles and snakes. And if you're going to show one thing, then you got to show it all. When you're just trying to show just what, look, this snake will never bite anybody. This snake never attacks anything. Blah, like, you're giving a false sense of reality to people. It's the same people that won't let you watch cartoons growing up because they're scared that you're going to do something crazy. When in reality, the people that are usually pretty sheltered end up going crazy. The people that are more exposed to more things usually build tougher skin. It makes them a better person. So, yeah, I think overall it's a good thing. I think that it brings people back to reality of like, hey, things have to die for other things to live in this world. Sorry, I didn't create the rules. If they ate lettuce, I would feed them lettuce. You know what I'm saying? They don't eat lettuce. They eat rats. So you got to feed them rats. You know? It's like, right. Exactly. It's not like you're over here. Don't mind live feeding. I don't enjoy live feeding with popcorn and lustful eyes. Exactly. I think that it's important to show the live feeding, to show, like, for example, because I'm selling snakes, I want to show that they're eating. You know, that's kind of the whole idea of being transparent on YouTube, is to show what's going on. Are they eating? What size are they eating? Is it live, dead? You know, what is it? So if I'm feeding live rats, then I should show me feeding live rats to the hatchlings, to my snakes, everything like that, so that they can see that, like, yes, they've been eating, they're healthy, this and that, right? So there's also a positive there from getting to see the full transparency of everything you're doing, to where good or bad, it's all the same. But yeah, I mean, is it a great thing? No, it's rough that our snakes have to eat live animals to live. But it's also the world, and that's where we live. So I think it's a good thing to. What up, Fry? Welcome back. We're talking about live feeding or natural feeding. I do like that. I see you're coining that term, 905, natural feeding. I like that. Versus like frozen thawed, doing live feeding videos and all that stuff. It's so funny because so many people that are like, oh, I don't do live feeding videos, but do you feed live? Yeah. Okay, well then you're just not showing the content. Like I said, you know, putting up this false facade of what is so wonderful about this thing, and at the same time, like, you're still doing what you're complaining about others doing. You know, like, are you feeding live animals? Then yeah, you can't say anything about doing a live feeding video, because for me, it's showing the weight of the rat and how my animal reacted to it, showing that it was healthy, showing that it can get it down no problem. You know, like, I think that's far more valuable than a couple of hurt feelings. Bro, okay, so I am glad you say that. Do you thank the animal for the sacrifice? Yes and no. I don't say I thank you for the sacrifice every time. That I feel like that's kind of weird. But I'm like, I look at you guys and I'm like, I'm sorry. These guys need to eat. You know, and it's that time. You are the chosen few, the proud, the Marines. You know, like I don't know. Yeah, death makes me sad as well. No, absolutely. I do. So here was one thing I was talking about as well. So when your animal dies, say you have a snake or something that you've had for years or whatever, when you die, or when the snake dies, what is your plan with it? You know, do you bury it? What do you do with it? You know? Um, Personally, I like the Native American idea of utilizing everything in uh yeah, yeah, I was too. I just had a whole thing on it. Man, did that did that fall on deaf ears? Like I said, feeding videos on YouTube don't hurt the hobby because the people that were getting offended by those videos aren't going to own a snake anyways. The people that don't get offended by those videos realize that I'm showing because, you know, it's good to see that your snakes are eating, your snakes are healthy and this and that. If you get a snake, it's good to know, you know, whether it's a tutorial version, because I've seen like a bunch of people do like educational aspects of it. That's cool. I don't think it's necessary. I mean, we all know what snakes do. You feed them, and that's it. Is it great? No, it's a part of the life. And no, see, that's whack. That is a weak mind state. You need to get out of that mind state. The fact that you think you're giving people ammunition for how a snake naturally acts, think about what you're doing. If if you have to defend how an animal acts in nature, it's pretty stupid. That's a stupid argument. Nobody is. I'm gonna drop that. That's dumb. Yeah, put that stuff up in the description for the non-subbed people for sure. Catch and cook. No, I was thinking like, right? Feed my fish. See, that's the thing is people feed live shrimp to fish all the time. You know, you can feed worms to geckos. You can feed anything. You look on YouTube, tell me there's not a billion feeding videos of a bunch of different animals being eaten. But when it's a rat, all of a sudden people are freaking out and losing their minds. No, it's a stupid argument. It's a stupid argument. Nah, do what you want to do, man. This is America. That's why we got the rights. You always put all this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. In my mind, that shit's weak mind state, bro. You better straighten up. You better get your mind right. That shit seems weak. You know, let somebody take your stuff all because, oh, my snake eats live. Yeah, your fucking snake eats live. And guess what? If you let it free, guess what it's going to go do? Find some live food and eat it. They don't find dead animals. They're not scavengers. They don't find carcasses and eat those carcasses. They find live food and they eat it. It's natural feeding. Live feeding is natural feeding, by the way. 905 coined that term. I like it. Good job, 905. But yeah, worried about other people taking your reptiles. That's exactly why I think that each state should get their own version of USARK instead of just waiting until things happen and then we're struggling to get shit right. Uh, I've heard a bunch of people say being proactive in the hobby. I think that's being proactive doing that. Getting these things in place for when people do come at us that we already got it locked up and ready. On the other hand, they would just rather not. And I don't know, perpetuate the cycle, right? Let's do it that way. Hell yeah. See, exactly. Yeah. See, why you bring that up then if you agree? You agree entirely. Yeah. So I agree. There is no enrichment for your snake to eat a dead animal. I think the fact of them having to wrap something up or having to strike at it, make sure that it's a clean strike so they don't get beat up. And then them having to flex their muscles to kill something, like I feel like that is going to lead to a much better life of a snake. Not to mention that when an animal dies and then it's been dead for a while, then you freeze it and thaw it. Dude, you can't tell me you didn't lose some nutrients. They lost some nutrients. I think it's super important. And feeding on YouTube videos is fine with me, honestly. At first, I was like, nah, I don't know about that. And then the more I kept the animals, the more I was like, yeah, it doesn't make much difference either way, because seeing a live feeding video is like, I'm actually watching for how they strike it nowadays. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because I'm paying attention to like, did they get it behind the neck? How did they get it? Did they wrap up well? Did that snake or did the rat get to bite the snake at all? Did the guy have to use the tongs to help it or your thumbs or whatever? Because, sometimes you got to give some help to the snake. The snake will get chewed up by a rat. Man, there's a lot that goes into that. And yeah, I mean, is it sad? Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Nothing you can do about it. The best I can do is what I do. And all I do is I try to give them as best of a life as possible. I got like a bunch of wheels, a bunch of hides, and all types of stuff in each one of these rat bins. So when I'm feeding them off, I'm trying to at least give them a good life until that point, like, because I see a lot of other rat breeders and stuff, they have nothing in the tubs. It's just a rat and some substrate, and they live their whole lives in there. I guess if that's all you've known, then that doesn't really bother you, But I just like to think that, like, hey, I give them a pretty good life. So whenever it comes to their time to give back, I got to take their babies. Snakes eating live rats is not premeditated murder like they want you to think. No, it's not premeditated murder. Okay, so yeah, right. A snake is not sitting there thinking like, well, actually, it probably is thinking like, I hope a fucking rat comes along. But it's not like, oh, this rat's over here, I'm going to spring a trap for it. Like, they are ambush predators. They wait. Something comes by. They're opportunistic. They think they can eat it. They'll go for it. They don't do the whole people think, oh, well, your snake's eyeing you up to see if it can eat you. Like, nah, bro, they make that decision fast. It's a fast decision. They don't think about it that they're thinking too much. Laura, that's good. That's a good thing. It comes across insensitive. Yes. An animal is being killed And it is not that big of a deal in the real world. Like overall, things live, things die, things keep moving. No one piece of the puzzle fits without another. So, yeah, insensitive to it. Yeah. Yeah. And I think many people should be, honestly, because that's the way the world works. So if you can't, be okay with reality, I feel like you're going to struggle in life if you can't just accept, reality for what it is. And the reality is to say, yeah, snakes eat mice, snakes eat rats, they eat shrews, they eat birds, they eat anything and everything they can fit in their dang mouths. It's crazy. Sorry, I was way back there. But yeah, I do like the idea of it being insensitive, actually, is because it makes people tougher. See, to me, whenever you do that, when you're talking about, oh, well, people just coming in and this and that, and they don't want to see that, bro, they're gonna have to, and it's really gonna be a real big eye opener for them. Otherwise, feel like it's not. Yeah. Yeah. No. Is this to me or? Hey, you damn right. You damn right you did. God dang it, old man pies. Oh, I thought y'all was talking about me. Y'all talking about 905. Yeah, 905 a dig. He's my friend though. I like him. He doesn't uh like mix words or mince words, He says what he thinks, and that's absolutely respectable. Um yes, you come off insensitive, but yeah. I thought we were talking about insensitive for snake breeding. Man, I was so lost. Or for feeding snakes. I'm like, yeah, dude, you gotta be insensitive to that. Cause otherwise you can't have snakes. Like it doesn't work. You gotta be like, uh, fuck it, these things gotta die, man. I need this snake to live, like yeah, absolutely. When people text stuff, it comes across, yeah, because you can't tell tone, you can't tell sarcasm, none of that. So it's just like you're reading it as like a robot. So it doesn't know, like you can't really tell like what people are really saying. That's why good punctuation and grammar is important, people. Cat pics are cute. They're so cute, innocent looking, and harmless. They are not cute. They are apex predators and responsible for the extinction of birds in your area. Dude, 100. Wow, that you said it so well. You said it so well. 100%. 100%. Cats are dicks. I seen cats like this cat was messing up this little bunny. And it wasn't even trying to kill it. It was just messing with it. Like they hunt for sport. They don't even hunt because they're hungry. But everybody loves cats. Dude, cats are straight up apex predators. They kill so much. Very good at hunting. And they don't even need to. Yeah, I know that. I know you do, Eric. All right, for sure. Um, yeah, no, that definitely started a controversial topic. But yeah, dude. All right, so back to it. Let's go straight up. Live feeding videos. Everybody that's watching them already knows what snakes got to do. if you are new to it and you didn't know, now you do. You know, like, hey, what else do you want to know? Like, you can watch reptiles eating bugs or whatever they want, but you can't show a snake eating a rat. Why? Because it's furry and we associate ourselves with those? Is that why? Because they're furry and we're furry? Or is it because people have demonized snakes over a couple of millennia? So that snakes literally have a bad rap for being terrifying and dangerous. I don't think we're fooling anybody by not showing live feeding videos. Like, oh, these snakes are not dangerous. Like, you know, like, come on, man. People are scared of snakes in general, like in life. You come up to 10 people, I bet at least 5 of them are going to be like, nah, man, I don't mess with snakes. I don't want nothing to do with them. Especially in Texas. People in Texas do not like snakes, that's for sure. They are scared of them. But I get it, man. Y'all got freaking... my snakes eat broccoli. See, Eric, I tried it. They didn't eat it. They didn't eat it, bro. Eric, you feed live, right? Yeah, yeah. I was like, Eric feeds live, for sure. That's the thing is, because in the end, we all care about our snakes a lot. And we know that, well, first off, me breeding the rats is definitely my cheapest route of going so. And I'm not going to kill some rats, freeze them, thaw them, and then feed them to my snakes when I could have just fed them straight to the, you know, like, it doesn't make any sense. Make them less healthy for the snake and then feed it to them. That, I don't know. Snakes don't like processed food, man. You know? We don't process the food here. Oh, good one. Good one. And that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Exactly. Less chance of wasting money feeding live. They eat it, they don't eat it. Okay, you take it out, you put it back in the tub. Not a big deal. I still have the rat, I didn't lose any money. If it's dead, you thaw it, you have to feed it to something, or you just have to throw it away because you can't refreeze it and thaw it again. So that's a good point too, Eric. Very good point. I feel like if I was doing frozen thawed, like I would be real caution. Like I'd probably waste a couple each week actually, because you know usually there's like one guy that don't want to eat, or you know one of the snakes won't want to eat, you know, and then you're wasting it if you already pre-thawed it, you know. So yeah, I don't waste food. We're not wasteful here. Actually, I was wanting to do something with like if my snakes end up dying. I want to do something to put them on like clothing or something, make some type of clothing out of them. I like the idea of, you know, utilizing every part of the animal when something's gone. I mean, I'm not going to eat it though. I don't think that's cool, but I might like feed it to a, you know, snake that does eat snakes. Maybe skin it first and then feed it to a snake that eats snakes, so then I can do something with the skin, turn it into leather something. I'll end up becoming like the bone collector or something like that. I was thinking like people at like reptile shows and stuff, they end up getting these dead animals. They need like a undertaker. You know, I can be like the snake undertaker. For all the people that are too scared to do something with their snake, be like, I want some earrings. All right, that's your baby. It's gonna be some earrings. You want me to cremate it? I'll cremate it. Whatever you want. You know, you want me to make a casket? Yeah, exactly. Until the orca eats the dolphin, and then people are pissed off at the orcas again. Ah, the Tegu handles the extras. Nice. Heck yeah. That's cool. Weird. Weird to think about. What up, Laura? Glad you're back. Still pondering the same controversial thought. Old man pies tricked me into doing this. Wasn't hard, I get it. um well yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Send it to a taxidermist. And that's what I was thinking was like I could be like an undertaker, a leather guy, a taxidermist guy. Like I'll handle your dead animals. Like when you got a dead animal, but you don't want to let it go, you want to do something special with it, I'll help you. You know, whether it's us making it into a hat, a purse, some boots, or stuffing it and just having it as a display animal. You know, cremating it, burying it, all types of things. You can donate its skin to something else, you know. I think it would be a good idea actually, because people love their animals and a lot of people don't have the heart to deal with a dead animal. So by me doing it for them, I think that you could end up getting a bunch of people being like, oh yeah, I would like that. Crafts with the skin. Exactly. Exactly. Right, Laura's like, oh, guns, snakes, and snake skins? You're on the right track, Shane. I'm just kidding. Um, nah, but yeah, I think right, taxidermy is good money, you know, all that stuff. I think that there's there's a lot to still be done with a deceased animal that I think because people are such bleeding hearts about it, like, oh, my animal is gone, they can't look at it as an overall perspective of, well, yeah, it was a great animal and you want to keep it around. It's gone now, but you do still have the corpse. You could do something with it and keep it around, this and that. Give yourself a memento. It's like, oh, this one was, you know, one of my longest owning animals, you know. I think it'd be cool. Do all types of stuff. Kick my breeding into overtime and make wallpaper. Oh man, that's fucked up. Dude, I hope that that's not what happens. Like, I will be devastated if all my hatchlings end up dying or whatever, you know, like that would suck. But I will absolutely do something with them. I am not, nah, I spent money on this whole thing. I'm gonna do something with them. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll figure something out. Yeah, for communicate exactly. Like, dude, if you see a giant alligator in the office, you're gonna want to talk about it a little bit. Like, what the hell is this alligator doing? Sorry, I'm gonna pull this up for you guys. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Nah, it's cool. I enjoy it. Right? A snakeskin wall in your bar? Heck yeah. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. And like that's the thing is all these snakes that we're dealing with, they're such crazy patterns and crazy morphs that it would look so insane, you know? Would you eat it for content? Oh God. Oh God. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm not huge on eating weird animals in the first place, bro. Like octopus, eels, like and that stuff people be eating all the time, and I'm still like, nah, I don't like it. So I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. But it's just because my stomach, like, I'm like, nah, I don't like it. Tamara would probably eat it. I could probably get Tamara to eat it. We fry it up or something, she'd eat it fried. But snakes have a lot of rib bones, so you'd have to like be real careful to not like choke. Got to feed the cats their bird before I go to bed. Dang, man, you just like throw your cats birds or what? Or was it just a funny thing? Oh, it was funny. Yeah, I was actually probably gonna get off here too. We can go on 2 hours and 40 minutes. That ain't too bad. Get some views. Appreciate you guys for staying in here. You guys are the best, man. Honestly, I was kind of in a weird mood today. I'm sorry if I sounded salty. It's just been a lot going on in life. Pause for the cause, everybody. Right? For sure. For sure. Thought these crackers were salt free. Oh man, that hurts. I like the extra salted. I like the extra salted, honestly. But yeah, guys, I don't know. It was a good one. I appreciate you guys coming in. We talk about the real issues, I guess, you know. I wish I had one of you guys up here to talk to me about it so I could have carried a conversation, but I appreciate it. I know. I knew you were just being funny. But if you were to feed your cats birds, you should video it and go under natural feeding. Just saying. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. Hey, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. After I shut this off, make sure you guys hit some comments in there. It helps the algorithm. For some reason, people push my videos, even though I'm not positive I want everybody to see this one. That was kind of in a weird mood. But awesome. I love you guys. See you later.